Hello. How's it going? I am tired. I'm always tired, but I'm weirdly tired today. I don't know. Yesterday was a long day. Um. Yeah. No. I'm not really feeling game dev right now. Like, it's not that I'm not feeling game dev right now. It's just a lot of stuff I need to do right now that aren't particularly exciting to watch. So I probably need to take care of that off stream. And yeah, that's why. Yeah, we're back to Arceus. I anyway wanted to continue this at some point, so might as well do it now. Speaking of, um, do I even have the game still in the console? No, no, I don't. One sec. Also, I think it's trying to install the Metroid Prime remaster. It was on sale, which is, first of all, very weird. Like, Nintendo doesn't do sales. Uh, we might be out of space. Yeah, it seems to be that it's out of space. Well, I need to check what I'm going to uninstall. But that's a later problem. Um, for now... Um, let me just... put this away. Thing is, I switched game because... Like, I switched which game I had in the console because I was doing Mario Kart. How did you get here? Okay, this took way longer than it should have. So I think it was on the Freud 2. Yeah, Freud 1 I was doing my own playthrough. Where I'm actually allowed to, use Pokémon. Insane, I know. Am I audible? Is the game audible? Uh, I mean the game is not currently making a lot of noise, but um, that does sound like it's working. I think. Oh, okay. Let me just restart the capture real quick. Is that better? Good. Oh, I need to complete the Pokédex for Rosalia. Right, that's what I'm doing here. I also need to... Did I catch a Misdreavus? Because I think Frams mentioned you can find it in the Mount Corney area, but I didn't find it yet. How do I check the Pokédex there? That way. Um, Corney Highlands. Doesn't seem like we have found a Misdreavus so far. Might have to go back there. There's a bag somewhere around here. No, I didn't want to climb down. But it's a satchel. But yeah, I'm starting to realize again what we're doing here. We are missing a few more research points to go to the next area, so I guess we're taking care of that. Terriers. Oh dear, that's terrifying. Oh no. Can I see what the research tasks are here? Probably not. Pokédex. I'm slowly figuring this out again. Rosalia. Research tasks defeated. Defeated with psychic type moves. Interesting. I guess because it's a poison type, so it's to show that poison types are weak to. Yeah. Do I have a Pokemon with a psychic type move? You... Interesting, I completely forgot we put Zen Headbutt on that. So I guess the fish it is. Which feels kinda counterproductive, to be honest. Using a water type against, you know, grass type. But if that's what the research task asks... Nope, you didn't see me. Can I just catch you like that? Apparently I can. But yeah, while I'm completely desert-oriented, how's everyone doing? It's been a weird week for me so far. But I do have a slightly better idea than usual how my schedule looks, which is nice for change. Can I find another Rosalia here? Not you. No. You're not a Rosalia. You're just very angry. Ah, Pachiriza. He's a squirrel. Oh. That technically doesn't stop us. That does. So the good news is we didn't die. I should still probably use a potion on that. That doesn't look too good. Anywhere else I can find Rosalia here? Because ideally I would like to get the research completely done, so I get what's it called? So I can do that one quest. Slowly my brain is starting to figure things out again. Should probably move closer again to where that quest is. Because I would figure there are probably some Rosalia around there. I'm being targeted. By something. Probably everything here, to be honest. That looks like an angry Tangrowth. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Do I? I probably don't have enough yet. No. So let me drop some of the items I picked up. And the little... Now I don't want to rest. I want to see my Pokemon... The Petilil. And... There's somebody who... Makes me think there should be some Rosalia around. But I don't think I see any. Fine, I'm leaving. I need to anyway go to the other area to find Misdreavus. And yeah. Who do I need to talk to? You. How much is that? Is that enough to go to the next area? No. That's honestly so far been the most difficult part about this challenge. It's actually surprisingly difficult getting experience if you can't just use different Pokemon. Um, there's some asshole break there. Mountain camp. I think that's probably closer to where we find Mischievous. But I might be wrong. So, we'll see. I definitely should rest until nightfall. Spooky. Probably can battle one of you. Shit, well. That's fine. And just to be safe, Shed Ball again. The stab really does help. That's still only Bronzong. That's not what I was searching for, but also nice. That's where the outbreak is. I bet it's somewhere around here. In that destroyed ruin area. I'm I'm very good at expressing my thoughts right now. Very good. Brain do many words. You're Angie. Hunter. That's a wisp. That's not good. That's what we in industry call not good. That's what we in industry call really, really bad. Yo, Fringe, how's it going? Hydrate. I actually forgot to fill up my bottle again. My water bottle, but I do have something to drink here. Just not as healthy or hydrating as water. Um, yeah. How you doing? I'm currently apparently breaking my ankles. Because fall damage has never stopped me from doing anything. Reminds me of how I found out that there's fall damage in Breath of the Wild. Was trying to slowly climb down a wall, slowly jump off, immediately fall down. That was fun. Good times. So... yeah, we're currently searching for Mischievous, which is maybe somewhere around here? Oh! Dang. You probably want to battle. Could someone attack that glider, please? I mean, that's good to hear, but it's still obviously annoying when your plans get derailed like that. I think Zen Headbutt. I don't want to defeat it if I can avoid it. Yeah, I think this is good. This is not a Mischievous, by the way. This is a Gligar. Oh, that's nice. That's not a tree. Oh, I didn't want to battle it. I just wanted to try and catch it. Fine. I'm attacking the totally tree. Oh, that worked. Double Edge has recoil damage, if I remember correctly. If it would have hit, it would have defeated itself. That's... am I glad I'm using a Ghost type? However, this is still not a Mischievous. How do I... there we go. That's Bronzong. Bronzor, Haunter. Where are you? Oh, Gibber. There are a lot of Gibble here. A lot of Gibble. Way too many Gibble. That's an Onyx. that a rosary? No, that I know what that is. Chingling? I forgot what. Chimeco. Chimeco. This one's Chimeco. Steelix. Onyx. I think it's getting too bright outside for Mischievous now. Unless I was completely wrong and Mischievous actually shows up at day, so for some reason. Magnezone? I don't know why that's just flying that high. Okay, mainly I'm confused that it's flying so high because I can't reach that. Not without one of those flying, like those light Pokeballs. And I doubt that would be able to catch it. That's a big sneeze, huh? Okay, back to camp. Since I currently don't know where. But yeah, I think it's somewhere around here. No. I just need to drop these off. Um, want to see my Pokemon. The thing is, if I had seen a Mischievous already, I would have probably caught it. So I just assume I didn't. I wanted to. I'm mashing through text too much. I need to. As I was saying, maybe in a cave here. So let's go through the ancient quarry. That's as good as any guess. I mean, at least there's a wisp, so... If nothing else, at least this brought us somewhere. There's the cave at the entrance here. Somehow I did not die from that. I don't think there's any Pokemon in here. Okay, there's one Pokemon in here. There's a giant Crobat in here. Nope. So much nope. All the nope. It was worth a try. I'm very good at being lost. Why did they introduce... I mean... That's a good question, actually. Why did they use wisps? And I mean, part of it is probably the lore that, what's it called? Spiritomb is made up of 104, was it? Evil spirits? So I guess the wisps are supposed to represent those 104 evil spirits. Yes, evil. Yeah. I mean, that's the law. I'm not making this up. Let me actually fly over here. Maybe it's in the arena. I haven't tried that yet. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, a wisp. But it is great we are finding the wisps in this area before we find the mischievous. Very angry Ellicott. I don't think it's going to be in a tree. Nope, that's just a Wormadam. And an Electabuzz. Let's start by switching Pokémon. This is not the Pokémon I want to have here. Actually, I need to take care of the Electabuzz first. Because the Electabuzz is... am I right on the... Well... Yes, we have a problem. Let's take care of you. You're burned. I did not expect the Wormadam to know Psychic. I should have, but I didn't. Ah, great, it's starting to rain. Well, that was to be expected. At least we can now deal with that a bit more. Shadow Sneak. I just realized it's 53. Of course it's murderizing us. It never does. No. Also, I think I should get out of here. Considering half my team is already dead. That's a haunter. That's a cliff. Well, I don't think I'm going... If there is actually a mischievous around here, I don't think I'm going to find it. Part of the issue is that I cannot tell when it's day or night. Also, there's a guide. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, it just did. Let me get out of here. Since I don't think I'm going to find anything useful here. At least I'm getting a bunch of stuff. See my Pokémon. At least I caught a bunch of new Pokémon, so hopefully that should be enough. How many points do I get for that? Not nearly enough. Continue. Rest until evening. Maybe it just shows up at a different time than I expect. Also, I should probably make some more of these. And more of these. A lot more of these. I think it's like actually really like Mischievous, but like if I can't find it, I'm not going to use it. What's up there? Hang on. I know what you are. Let's see. Sneasler, what the heck? There we go. And you are you G? I think you're G. But I might be wrong. mean, I can check. I can check the unknown decks. No, that's C. Weird. Anyways, since it's already in my team. Change name. C. Is for Cookie, which is good enough for me. I have no idea how I'm getting down here. Oh, that works. Oh, there's a box. Oh, I need to. Nice. Nope, that's where the Glag are. I'm just so confused because I think Frams told me I could find Misdreavus around here. Well, a statue of a broken statue of a Pokemon, not a statue of a broken Pokemon. How does one? There we are. Well, that was surprisingly easy. I'm not dealing with that Mismages. Nope. Oh, but I'm dealing with that. Please say it's still there. Please say it's still there. Yeah, it is. Mismages. Ah. Please say I don't have to deal with the Mismages. No, I don't. Great. And I just wanted to use Mismages. Fine. Fine, we're using Rotom. That's a cliff, not a river. So... we're still being followed by a Pokemon. Yo, Frams, how's it going? It is indeed your favorite ghost story. We just finally found Misdreavus. And Rotom. And the floor. So now I'm going to get both Misdreavus and Rotom. You. I want to see my Pokémon. I'm gonna get back to you later. Actually, I'm going to get back to you later. We have two Pokemon to name. Misdreavus and Rotom. Yo! Thank you so much.
21 pilots. One pilot for each month in the making.
How exactly does that work? Where do you get the pilots from? Are you kidnapping people? What do you know? Thunderwave, Shadow Ball from the pilot store. I I mm, mm, I I I think you're confusing. Oof! On that last one. I think you're confusing pets and pilots. Thunder. Thunderbolt. Thunder Wave. Charge Beam. Thunder Shock. Hex. I think I replaced Thunderbolt with Hex. Actually, no. I think I'm replacing Thunder Wave. While Thunder Wave is guaranteed to paralyze, um, how, shut up, bot. Yeah, right. So how are we naming Rotom? What do you do? Shadow Sneak. What are your stats? You are unsurprisingly a special attacker. Extrasensory, Power Gem, Shadow Ball, Hex. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with this moveset as is. True, they should have offered me pilots. So yeah, how are we naming these, both of these scubas? Also, I hate to say it, but I think we're not sticking with Misdreavus. I'm sorry to preface this with the bad news, but, uh, while Misdreavus isn't bad, and if I wanted to have a specific special attack, I would go with Misdreavus, but yeah, but the thing is, I don't need a special attacker. Because that's a special attacker. That's a special attacker. That's a physical attacker, actually. That one is a physical attacker, too. That's a special attacker. I might also get rid of Rotom if I don't like its typing that much. Rotom is good, mind you, but we are already very weak to ground, so I don't think Rotom is going to help us much. I'm not sure, but partially just because I really like Dusknoir. Like, I fully admit that's just me liking Dusknoir. When did I agree to this? Wait, how do I evolve you? Do I evolve you with a dusk stone? And why do I have 3 dusk stones? What the heck? Where did I pick all of these up? Yes. So that one was quick. It's Miss Mages. I really like Miss Mages. I don't know, it just looks cool. We are all impossible, I know. Can you learn anything new through that? We... Nope, no comment. Do you know any new moves? No. Then we keep it like that. I cannot evolve Rotom. What is um, you see. Let's talk Portal real quick. What a lot of people don't know about Portal is that, similar to uh, Super Mario 64, it actually uses parallel universes. This is in fact how the portals work. There are 4 parallel universes, all aligned to one another, so when you open a portal you always see into the other parallel universe. And then you're just teleported depending on the portal you use. So we literally make use of alternate realities for a portal. At least that's how I think it worked. I remember watching a video about it once. I hope that answer is satisfying. I know it's totally not what you asked, but... Um... 2 new species, that should hopefully give us some more points. What are your tasks, by the way? Agile and... different forms. Also fair. Caught at night, caught without spotted, number defeated, numbers of times you've seen it use hacks, and times you've given it food. I can feed it. What do you do? Number of alpha specimen caught, number you defeated with dark type moves. Times you've seen it use power gen, I can do that. Alright, no worries. See you around. Continue, for now. I want to use some of my moves. Ads in 2 minutes. I'm going to use Power Gem and then... Oh, Heracross. Pretty sure I already have a Heracross, so I'm just... yeet a rock at it. That was very effective. I don't know, I might stick with Misdreavus, seeing how effective it is. I might honestly get rid of Gengar. Gengar is a bit of a liability. Rotom. Anything I can battle with Rotom. Ideally some flying type or something. Rotom? You missed. Nope, that's not a flying type. Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball. I'm mainly trying to get some research tasks with those two goobers. I'm probably going to take a quick break just so ads can run, and then we'll be right back. Yeah. Valid. Very valid. It's just, I don't know. I probably just would probably just prefer Mischievous as a special attacker, and I don't know. Oh, music. I mean, we can compare the stats and see what's really better. Did I forget about it? I thought it still had levitate, at least as a hidden ability, but I might be wrong. Either way, it's just we are trading a little bit of special attack, but we have so much more special defense. Oh, right, I remember that. Right. Well, rip Gengar. But yeah, it's just of all the ones, Gengar is just the least useful one, unfortunately. But I don't know. The entire team will anyway change a lot once we get uh Spiritomb. Because once we have Spiritomb, the entire team might as well just be Typhlosion and Spiritomb. That covers literally everything. What else can we do here? I mean, obviously we can still level Rotom. Rotom is probably also not going to stick around, unfortunately. Rotom is not good. It's cool. I really like Rotom, but... Exactly. No. Curse Body is actually a very interesting ability, it's just not levitate. And when you're as weak to ground as Gengar is, you just need levitate. That's not very effective. That's not actually going to do that much damage, but I need to use it anyways. Where is your HP? Onyx is so tall. Which, we could have ended that sentence there. But like, I can't even see the health bar. You. I bet I can probably just defeat it. Somehow it's alive. I mean, there's also the question regarding Earthquake. Or how horrible it must be to live in the Galar region. You know, where they have the entire gimmick around Pokemon growing giant. Ghost Rock Snake thing. I mean, Runerigus is kinda like that. Weirdly enough. Not completely the same, but... Bring your Pokemon to work day. On the one hand, it would probably be in a lot of workplaces just normal. Like construction, for example, they just use Pokemon to help with construction, but also yeah. I do kind of like how they put a huge focus on making... Like, that's what I really like about Pokemon. They put a lot of effort in all the media to make it feel like the Pokemon are part of the world. In fact, the games are probably the area where that's the most lacking so far. I want something that's not immune to rock or electric. I would very much appreciate that. Nope. Nope. Are you immune to rock? Of course you're immune to rock. I mean, I can use Hex, I guess. Ah, shoot. I did not realize I was battling two at once. Quick! Thunderbolt! No, actually, quick. That's honestly the biggest thing. Rotom is fast. But it's also a glass cannon. Like, I don't think Rotom is going to survive this. It did not survive this. Go, Gengar. Wait, why did I send a poison type against it? I'm stupid. Luckily, Bronzong is just as stupid. Why did it use Flash Cannon if it could have... Yeah. I really... Like, sometimes the whole power of friendship message is a bit... is laid on a big fake, but like... They genuinely did a good job at making the whole world feel that way. Like... They really made it the thing that everyone is working together. And that's just how that world works. And that's why also this game is such an interesting contrast, showing that it wasn't always that way. Also, Fringe, do you mean Bronzong or do you mean Rotom? Because if you mean Rotom, I love Rotom. It's such a silly thing. Like, it's very silly, but I really like it. It just is all over the place. How far am I from the camp? I can quick travel, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it has another gimmick which I haven't been able to show off yet, but I think it's in this game. I just need to get back to town, and for that I would first like to get at least a bit more experience and stuff. so I can maybe finally proceed. I should probably... Yeah! It's such a nice contrast, like seeing how used people in the modern day world of Pokemon are used to interacting with Pokemon, and then in contrast, how scared people were back then. Because they are terrifying. Oh, Cherim. Oh, Cherim. I would very much like not to defeat. Yeah, this is the Dark Souls of Pokemon, like no joke. How's it, Zero? How's it going? Can I just try and catch you? Yeah, like, my reaction to seeing an elf Pokemon is not, oh cool, a Pokemon. It's, oh no, I'm going to die. Psyduck. You're a good target. Makes sense, I think. Yeah, it does have a swamp. Rotom. But yeah, currently I'm just trying to level a bit, get a few research tasks done. Maybe this is a soul strike. Huh. The more we talk about it, the less I can deny it. Oh, another charm. I should probably switch though. Mischievous is tanky, but not that tanky. Miss Mages. I still haven't processed that I could just immediately evolve it. This is a soul slide. No, at this point it just straight up is. We even have some weird nickname, like the person who fell from the sky. Like along the lines of Tarnished or whatever. I think I'm probably good to head out. If nothing else, because I'm getting annoyed of this area. Out the campus over there. Laventon, please, just let me leave. So... We completed Sherm's Pokedex. New zone time? New zone time? Yeah, new zone. 160 points more. I mean, at least we're making progress. I'm going to return to the village because I know where I get the rest of the research tasks. There's a person who wanted to see Cherum's Pokédex entry. We can talk to them now, finally. Second, more importantly, there are some new requests. No. Someone wanted to see Cherum. So we're going to sort these. That's over here. So we can directly do that. Finished Cherum's Pokédex entry, have you? Let me have a look. Wow, you sure went into detail. I see. So it changes its form when the sun's hidden. Guess I didn't see it evolve. I just saw the change in action. I see now why it helps to have you Survey Corps folks working and researching Pokemon. Guess I'd better get back to my own work. Food on the table is just another way to repay you. I mean, we're anyway just eating potatoes. Not right now. I do like that you can plant mints, because mints are actually pretty difficult to get in a lot of games. From what I know. This is actually the first game I've played that has mints. Someone here. I think someone here is selling the items I need. Because Fringe, the cool thing about Rotom is not just that it's like fast and stuff. Although that's also part of what makes it so cool, but it's not you. Someone, I think, is selling. Is it you? No. Do you sell? No. There's a pseudo-voodoo at the Bogbound camp that seems to be feeling rather poorly. Order one of the Okay. We need to water pseudo-voodoo. I'm pretty sure the problem is that you don't water pseudo-voodoo because it's not a plant. Do you... Okay. I take that as a no. It might be that they are not selling the item right now. In which case, too bad. The item I'm searching, by the way, is... I think it's the Rotom catalog? Is what it's called? thought someone says it here. But that might be a no. Separate node. Can I teach Rotom and... Oh, what are you doing here? I must tell you, Freud, journeying with you has given me a new ambition. I wish to make the choice of battling Pokemon more widely known in this world. I can call someone for you to battle if you would like. Who can I conduct here for you? Not interested right now. And I understand. It's only natural to wait to board until you have a destination in mind. I hope to serve you again. I want new moves. What can I teach you? Magical Leaf, Mystical Fire, Charge Beam, Energy Ball, Icy Wind, Dazzling Gleam. Maybe Energy Ball, maybe Magical Leaf. Rotom. That's kind of disappointing, honestly. Okay. Hi, I really hoped I can get that item. Good for now. Okay, then I'll just finish the Pokédex for Rosalia, I think. Pokédex entry. Where can I find it? I mean, I can find it pretty much everywhere, so... I think I'll just go into Mireland, so... A, because I need to take care of that, Pseudo-Voodoo, which is probably being overwatered right now. You. I've been waiting for you, kiddo. Let's get down to business. Have a look at that Pseudo-Voodoo. It was looking pretty listless, so I gave it a whole feast of berries. But even though it gobbled them up, it still seems like it has no energy at all. Isn't that odd? So then I figured it must be parched. After all, it's like a plant, right? It must need to be watered. First of all, it's raining right now. So if we could just fire off all healthy water pools at it, I'm sure it'd perk up in no time. Actually... What? You don't agree? But plants love water. That's a rock. Bring me a Pokemon that can use water pools so we can get Pseudo-Voodoo feeling right as rain. It's raining right now. Do I have a Pokemon that knows water pools? You. Want to see my Pokemon? You. I get Rotom back in a sec. I didn't need to take it with me. I could have just... Alright, get ready, Sudowoodo. All your worries are about to be washed away for good. That's gonna hurt. Guess we're doing this. I love that they allow you to respond as if you knew what is going to happen. Because I know what's going to happen. do. No, do. I'm not allowed to fight with this one, so I'm just switching to... an actual ghost type. Fine. Guess I won't catch it. Maybe it doesn't like getting wet. Hydrate, you say? Well, if you insist. Next break I should fill up my water bottle. I forgot to do it last break. Is that it? Gosh, I guess I rained on your parade. Sorry, Sudowoodo. And I'm sorry for making you a part of this too. I thought I was helping, but when you get right down to it, I just didn't understand, Sudowoodo. Keep working hard on that Pokédex to educate poor folks like me, would you? Um... Next. I mean, the same way you're cleaning a cat. You're going to do it, it's just not going to like it. Oh, I should probably get rid of Octillery again. I need to find where the Rosalia are. Because again, I would like to complete the Pokédex. Pokédex entry. I mean, true, but... I mean, true, that would work. Oh. Gummy's just... Nope, I do not want to get rolled over by a Sligo. Nope, thank you very much. But no, you make a good point, that would probably work. If I miss this, this is going to be so bad. I mean... It's all a matter of perspective, really. Or you have a point and I just don't want to think about it. What was it I need to do for you? Defeat with psychic type moves. So... Actually, yeah, you. Let's leave that unanswered. I don't want to have a discussion about Lego people in Lego houses again. There should be one more Rosalia somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. That's a Bidoof. That's a Kelia. Well, no, that's a Ralph. I always confuse the two for some reason. Also, this should be very easy to catch. Which one? And chances are because I haven't found it yet. Zoroark! Because I don't know where to find Zoroark. Simple as that. But yes, Zoroark is one of the best ghost types in the game. Think you can defeat me? Too bad! It would have been cute to see you try to run. Now I'm going to regret you... Now I'm going to make you regret passing up your chance to run. Come on, Toxicroak, let's pickle this one and poison. I have bad news for you. Coin, I don't think you realize. Oh yeah, I have very bad news for you. You picked the wrong fight. Now I'm going to regret. I mean, she is going to regret me. Considering how quick this battle went. Also, I'm pretty sure we still have a quote command, so... You know. What a blithering mookoff I am. How could I let myself lose? I don't know what made you think Toxicroak could handle Misdreavus. To be fair, I didn't have the Misdreavus last time, so... Mismagus, even. Again, I had a Mismagus, that's not quite fair. You will pay for this embarrassment. I swear I will make you pay with interest. I agree. Oh, nice. Why did it just spawn me directly next to the Earth ring? Gee, Jeebus. Oh. It just, especially like directly next to it, not just like in the general area. No, right next to it. Oh, that's where the angry Pachirisu lives. I could probably take on the Pachirisu by now. Oh. Space-time distortion, you say? I mean, seriously, it just came out of nowhere. Thanks for the clip, by the way. What? What were you battling? Oh, Zubat. I didn't notice that Zubat was there. I get a feeling we're not going to make any progress this stream, and I'm fine with that, to be honest. I kinda like this, just randomly strolling through the landscape while trying to find a challenge big enough to finally reward us the research points we need. To be honest. I'm enjoying this, like, it's just random shenanigans, but like... It's fun. I should probably make some revives. Yeah, it is very fun. I just saw that space-time distortion. I should probably go there. It seems low-key important. Dang. Only 4? I can't wait when I'm at the phase where I have to get the rest of the wisps. Because you know I'm going to get them. It just... Also, speaking of Poison Swamp earlier, we have found the Poison Swamp. But like, I feel like I have to get Spiritomb, even if I wasn't going to use it. It's like, it's Spiritomb. Probably one of the best ghost types. Yeah. I think some you can at least find still during the daytime, but I'm not sure. Still waiting for the distortion to actually become a distortion. But it's definitely a lot of trouble for what is arguably not even that good of a Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, Spiritomb is good, but like, it's not as good as it used to be. What just happened? But yeah, honestly, my biggest issue with Spiritomb is that Spiritomb doesn't even have a clear plan of what it's actually doing. Like, in terms of what a Pokemon does, it's not very clear in what its strategy is. Yeah. It's not like I'm going to use it. As far as I know, Vespiquen is not a ghost type. Also, think I already have a female combi, but I'm not sure. Imagine regional Vespiquen that is just a ghost. Actually, that could be kind of cool. Like a hive of... a hive of ghost bees. Never mind, I convinced myself. That's actually kind of sick. I'm not using a potion for that. I'm just waiting for the space-time distortion to finally actually appear. Yeah, I really like Dragapult. Dragapult is really cool. Why did I say cool? I can't talk today. I mean, I can talk most days, but I'm just waiting for this distortion to form, please. Watch it form the moment I walk like 10 feet away. Okay, maybe it didn't. But imagine it did. That would have been funny. How does the Pokédex entry for Rosalia look, by the way? Are we done yet? I might be. Fine, let's ask Professor Laventon. I got a runs. That's probably not... That's very likely not enough. Oh! That is that is cursed. Oh! That is enough. I'm actually waiting for the space-time distortion to form, though. Also, I have a task here, so might as well do that. But yeah, mainly just doing the space-time thing because they are there are a lot of rare Pokemon and a lot of rare items. What is that from, actually? That didn't take as long as I'd expected. Oh, yeah, I should have figured. That didn't take as long as I had expected. Listen here, it took like 3 streams. What? Rosalia's poisonous? But it looks so fragile and innocent. I can't believe it. Well, in any case, I was able to learn a lot about Rosalia thanks to you. Please accept these little rewards from a grateful Rosalia fan. Um... Now, hopefully by the time I make it back to the space-time distortion, it finally appeared. That felt wrong. Through the poison swamp. There we go. Now we're talking. Now, let's see what we find. Porygon? Oh no. I did not agree to fighting a Luxray. Nope. I hope I'm far enough away that the Luxray is not attacking me. Okay, now we're good. Thought I caught you last time already, but this time I'm getting you for sure. And conveniently... Oh. Why does the Alpha Luxray just spawn here? More importantly, do I... Oh, it's not in my team, right. But once we're out of here... Oh, Flareon. I already got Flareon. Once we're out of here, we can actually evolve that Porygon we got. Because we got an upgrade. Yikes. Does it only have Porygon and Flareon as new Pokemon? So I'm kinda disappointed. But that seems to be the case. Well, we got a Porygon. That's all that matters. So now we can leave. No, not place a pin. Leave. Oh. Leave. First of all though, I want to see my Pokemon. Let's exchange Rotom for Porygon real quick. And just so we already have a head start for next time. Porygon 2. Now, do I have a dubious disc in here as well? No. Shame. Give me a Rotom. Laventon, I want to leave. I would return to the village. Thank you very much. Finally. We can proceed with the story. I can't believe it. Think I'm going to take a break before we do that though? Yeah. So... I'll be right back. Righty. That's over, I think. Uh, Rip the music. Um, yeah, we can finally make story progress. Can you believe it? Um, is that even allowed? Yes. Have you made progress on your research tasks? If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. I do like that you can still sort it numerically if you want. Even if the numbers are completely different to any other Pokédex. You've made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 5th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. We can now use wing balls. And Pokemon of up to level 65 will obey our orders. Have this as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. Wing balls. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the servitor I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through. I remember our orders. The Lord of the Tundra, which is what's it called? Avalok. A report has been filed concerning the sighting of a mysterious Pokémon. That's it. Ah, jolly good choice there, Freud. I see you've taken on that request I posted. Oh, he's giving more context. Let me fill you in right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokémon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, it would take it all the way to the Cobalt coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokémon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Iskin of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Oh, we're just talking with him directly now. I got your message, Professor Laventon. You're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much, so can you much based on that alone? But well, there's one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So that's all I know, I guess. I guess I wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave here then. Ha! How much does it cost to extend my satchel? I don't have enough for that. Anything else I can pick up in here while I'm... Doesn't seem that way. Actually, there's something I wanted to check. Never mind. I'm going back. What is on the upper floor? No. Okay, nothing of interest. I was wondering if the thing I was searching for Rotom is maybe up here. It's funny that I'm searching for that item when we can't even use it because that item removes the ghost type from Rotom. It's like, I can't even use that. It just, I want it. Feel like they want me to battle. Alright then, let's battle. At this point, this shouldn't be an issue anymore. So, we are to make for the Alabaster Islands. That's right. I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalok out there, out in the Alabaster Islands, hasn't harmed a soul, as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalok's as huge and strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. I wonder if it's called Avalok because avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Freud out there, we'll be putting her in danger of real harm. But people say the frenzies make the nobles suffer, right? So wouldn't it be a kindness for us to quell the Lord? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokémon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if this is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the Commander hopes will come about from our quelling the nobles? Or, indeed, from surveying any of the Pokémon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? That sounds uncharacteristic. A way to coexist? I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokémon. Professor? Ah, nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless, I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Freud? Then we will support you in it. How about I offer my support by giving you another shot at honing your battle skills? Yeah, but I'm still glad to get to battle you. I owe you a lot, you know. If you hadn't tumbled down to us, I might never have learned to battle alongside Pikachu. Mr. Mime. This one should be easy. That one is a bit tougher. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, this is fine. I don't think we have anything that can actually do much against Pikachu. But Rotom is going to resist Thunderbolt, so we might have an opportunity here. Or we just defeat Pikachu in one hit. That works too. If Rotom survives this, we are in a very good position here. Rotom! I just really like Rotom. It's a very fun Pokemon. And again, this is what I currently have, is just scratching the surface of what Rotom actually does. I need to get the right item for it. I'm actually tempted to look that up real quick. Actually, still, can you look up when we get the Rotom catalog? If we get it. Good luck on your mission in the Icelands. This sounds like it will be a perilous one, dealing with a huge Pokemon like Avalok. I don't know how big Avalok is, but I'm starting to think it's actually giant. As for me, I set off for the Alabasta Icelands forthwith. See you there, my girl. Okay. Part of me wants to check out that Pokemon that Laventon wants us to find. I see. Do we get access to the different forms then? I mean, it says in the Pokédex the different forms, so never mind. Let me try finding the Sea's Legend first. I think... Chad, what do you think I should do? Should I do the main story first, or should I try to find that Sea Legend Pokemon? Because that could be interesting, considering they had like a whole spiel with... Oh, interesting. Do they sell them now already, or...? Random, I see. But I guess let's find the Sea Legend then. Probably Coastland. Where does the map point me right now? Points me nowhere. I bet there's something you can find though. Because if it's from the direction of Jubilife, it's probably somewhere around here. Or at the very least we can find something out here. the Hideaway Bay. I feel like that's probably a location where there might be some info. Nope. Otherwise, maybe Iskin knows something he didn't tell us yet. Nope, gone. So what hints do we have? Might be connected to the Pokemon that appears in the Seas legend. Which is a tome nobody has found yet. The weirdest thing is it doesn't point me in any direction. Like, it doesn't point me here, it doesn't point me to anywhere outside of this area, so it just has to be somewhere. Nope, not dealing with a Staraptor. I wonder if it means Prinplup, or Piplup, or Napoleon, because the description was like a princely Pokemon. Which obviously would fit. The description. Yeah, right. What a shame. Who's that? The minion. I feel like it has to be something we haven't seen yet. No. Although it does kind of look that way now that you mention it. I don't know how I feel about it. Ganon fish. You, Frams, welcome back. I have no idea what we are searching for, which is the biggest issue in this. What do I need to research in the artillery? Hyper beam, hydro pump, electric type. I mean, fair enough, I guess. No, but like, there's this legend of the sea or whatever. I wonder if we can find a tome somewhere. And if so, where? The Sea's Legend. The thing Laventon was... You weren't there, but... Laventon was asking us to find a Pokemon he saw. I figure it's somewhere around here. Maybe... Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Lurker's Lair is at least a place where something could be. I mean, you also don't have to answer, like, I'll figure it out eventually. But if this doesn't look suspicious, I don't know what does. Oh. I get a feeling this is it. I don't want to kill you. Ideally. You're persistent. If you're using ruse to get... Thank you. But yeah, this does sound very much like a Pokemon that just floats around. On the waves. I already had him in Taiko game. I don't know if that's what it... I mean... I really wish we could just throw on Weird Ears back as well. Because it's just so cool. Oh, that's another... let's report back to Leventon. I don't know if that's what he was searching for, but... Why did I just jump off the Basque Legion? Is this the Pokemon you were searching? How do I tell him? The mission doesn't tell me to go anywhere. Do I have to find the tome first? No, I don't think I want to do this right now. If I first have to find out where to even search, that's going to take a while. And I rather want to make some progress. Especially since we have a completely new area to check out. Alrighty. It's freezing. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to these alabaster icelands, apart from Tahua leading the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokémon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalok, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalok will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Irida and Adamant to try to keep yourself safe. Freud! Brisk out here, isn't it? How aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating. If you think this is bad, just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my blunders, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not the almighty Sinnoh. Yes, yes, believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. Have they ever considered that almighty Sinnoh can just rule over both? We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is? Talking about that Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalok's legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, Freud? Sure, stump off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalok's legacy, Freud. Take care on your way. Those two are, Okay. Is this map just giant? You. That didn't work. 。 Get back here! Oh. That worked better than I expected, to be honest. Well, off to evolve that thing. Which stone was it? Was it a Dawnstone? It's one of the two. Give me my Snorunt. Wait, isn't that also weak to... Why are so many ghost types weak to ground? I just noticed. Which of the stones is it? It's this stone. And you can evolve into... Okay. Time for next Pokémon. We still haven't named Rotom, by the way. Frostlass. Ice Ghost, right? Ice Ghost. What can you learn? Powder Snow. Are you a physical or special attacker? You're mixed attacker, but rather physical. Icicle Crash. Don't mind if I yes? Yep, that's pretty much all Actually, I think I prefer Ice Shot over Bite. For the action speed. Now the advantage, of course, that we have a Frostlass is we have an Ice type, which I don't actually know what that helps us, but we have one. There's a Wisp. And Apom here. So, Chad, what are we... First of all, what are we going to name Rotom? We still haven't named it. When does Snorunt normally evolve? I don't actually know. This cave is ominous. You, Bergmite. Where? Swine up. Swine up. I can't actually use it, but... Nope, you're not getting away. It got away. You're just an ice type, right? Yeah, if you were anything else, you would either be weak to ghost or resist it. So that was a lady. We're just lost in a snowland, I see. I feel like I shouldn't fall in there. Or maybe I should. Well, there would be a Mischievous, if we didn't have one already. There's a Wisp. You! Maybe I shouldn't send a go- wait, what am I saying? Ah, that's low enough level, I can just catch that. And yeah, it's the baby. It's Zorua. So this is probably the best Pokemon we'll get in the entire challenge. Zorua and its evolution Zoroark are both ghost and normal types, which means they're immune against ghost type attacks, fighting type attacks, and normal type attacks. Which makes it, I think, the only Pokemon immune to all of its types. I mean, what do I mean? I think. I'm pretty certain. Ah, so that's where we get Glacium. Good to know. Let me return to that in a second. I want to get Zorua, so we can train it. What are you? Are you a physical or special attacker? You are a special attacker. Get in line! I think this is where we say goodbye to Rotom. For now. I'll get it out back once I can show off what Rotom actually does. But Zorua is too good. Which moves do you have? Shadow Sneak, Snarl, Swift, Bitter Malice, and Slash. Overall, not exactly overwhelming. But it should evolve relatively soon. If it doesn't die. To be fair, that was kinda to be expected. Let me revive it. Power Gem. I should probably just do some stuff with Zoroa outside, like collecting some stuff. That should help level it a bit. And we should look at the space-time distortion. I just walked over the swine up. Swine up? Swine up. That's a dust glove. There's a lot of dust globes. Currently I'm just exploring, really. Where is... That's another wisp. This cave looks suspicious. And it is. I'll investigate it later. Protector. If I had a... What's it called? Rhyhorn. Yeah, I could evolve it into Rhyperior. Oh, Scizor. And Pikachu. I do not like it here. I'm in danger. Scizor. Da. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with the Scizor. Nope. Also, separate thing. You can evolve. That was quick. Can you learn new moves? No. Are you still a special attacker? Why are you like this? That was a bad idea. Where did that scissor come from? Um... Let me see if I can catch that. There's Steel Beam? There are a lot of beam attacks actually. I don't know all of them, but I know there's a video making fun of it. There's Bubble Beam. Psy Beam. I don't know. Maybe. There's Bullet Punch. You know what? I'm out of here. Maybe I don't want to bother. Yeah. Very much not. What are you, Electabuzz? At least the Roark is still alive. Can I even touch that? I can, because fighting types aren't actually immune against Ghost and like the normal types. Where did you get that Frostbite from? Does Bitter Malice just do that? What a move is that? It might leave it with Frostbite, and it has double power if the target has a status condition. Like Frostbite. No wonder this is the best ghost type in the game. Zoroark is busted. You. I have questions. I have no idea what just happened there, but you should be able to evolve at level 48. I need to check later what of my Pokemon can actually evolve. Why though? I didn't really think about what I would do once I get up here. Apparently walk out of the world. That's so weird. This genuinely felt like there would be a path there. No. I'm not gonna battle Goku right now. Not if I can help it, anyways. Avalanche Slopes is a very calming name for a set of slopes you're just standing on. I guess that's the direction of the arena, given the name. And I'm going the wrong way. Ah, Chansey. Zoroark should be able to handle that. Swift. Nope. Zoroark was very much not able to handle that. None of you are. Great. Icicle Crash, sure. I can't believe it just defeated half my team and then just left. Okay, to be fair, half my team was already defeated. Kinda rude, still. I'm going to climb up this mountain because I think this is where I'm supposed to go next. And then we're going to quick break. This is where Everlook is. But apparently we are the only ones here yet. Seems like we're faster than the plot. Well, we'll be back after the break. Alrighty. I'm back. My team is still mostly dead. So let me fix it real quick. The music is still running. Yeah. Why, by the way, why am I using my Oran Berries when I have perfectly functional potions? Because I get so many of them. And might as well use the cheap items while I can. The big items are way more important for battles and stuff. Anyways, Avalok isn't here. So, screw that, I guess. What are you? Oh. No, honey. Anything I can catch here? No, I don't think so. Those are either running away or wanting to battle, and I don't need them that much that I would do either right now. Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof. Does Bidoof just live everywhere? Cat. Running away was the worst choice it could have made. Standler. Oh, that thing. It's like 4 times weak to fire. A bomber snow. What do I not have space in my satchel for? Grit dust. That is actually kind of useful. But not that useful. I'm going to go through the effort of sorting my inventory. Can I climb this? No. Probably because it's too slippery or something. I really would like to get a second Actually, that's probably what that request is, isn't it? Get up there. Nope, that's the wrong way. So that's probably where the diamond, not diamond, pearl clan camp is. Sneasel. Yeah, that sounds very much like they're going to make a camp here. I came to set up another base camp, but I don't spy Craig from the construction corps. I told him to meet me near the base of the forts here in the Alabaster Islands. So where is he? He's not the type to usually get lost, so I'm honestly a bit worried. Do me a favor, would you find Craig for me? Probably at some other waterfalls, if I were to guess. Maybe over there. So... let's see... I accidentally stumbled into the plot. Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalok's ward and my most honourable teacher, Garrick. So show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Freud, right? Of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell our Lord Avalok? I was told to. But he's also in a frenzy. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could trouble others. Then I have another question. Yeah. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? To quell his frenzy. Our mighty Lord of the Tundra, Avalok, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokémon. Sir, please, try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalok's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokémon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Let's not. Then you will never earn my approval, if you won't allow me to test your mettle. All there is for me to do is resume my training. I'm going to battle you in a bit. I just want to find someone first. Yeah, I figured this would be the cause of the problem. Oh, ruffle it. Why did I just jump into the water? Ah, no, it wants to fight. It wants to fight. Of course, it wants to fight. Go. Great use of your first turn. Doesn't do anything, that hurts. What is Hizui in Braviary actually? I don't know what type it is. I can get her. Where is... I'm pretty sure the person we're searching is here. Feels very much in line with what the quest is saying about, like, they're going to a waterfall. But where is... Is it just all the way up there? No. But I had to try it. Because I would very much like to get that base camp before we call it. How's Nova? I can't believe they work. Also, I can't believe I'm running from a bonus now. Oh, wait. It's down there. So, if the person isn't there, where are they? Because they said they're going to meet at the base of the waterfall. Maybe in that cave? If it's not, they're meeting at the wrong waterfall. Yep, okay. One of the Cervical, aren't you? Well, this is fortuitous. Have you seen Bryce from the supply call? He's the one who told me to meet him at the base of the falls, and yet he hasn't shown. What, you say he's on our shore, across that river? Glad he came around, I might have been waiting here till I turned into a block of ice. I'll hurry off to find Bryce then, so we can get that camp up and running in no time. So, over here? Instead of... another space-time distortion, but I'll take care of that in a moment. First I'm getting the camp set up. It's cold as cup juice not out here. How do those Pearl Clan people stand it? Boy, do I owe you for finding Craig for me. Now we can finally get things set up. Okay, and here you have it, our new space camp. Stop by anytime you need. Goodness, I don't know how the Pokémon living in this frigid place find the energy to dash about as they do. Do they have a nice layer of insulating fat, perhaps? There must be some trick to it. What do you have as a quest? It's so cold, and I can't even feel my fingers. I can't work like this. I just want to earn my way up through the ranks. But to do that, I've got to at least warm myself up enough to feel my fingers. Do you think you could bring me a Pokemon that's good at manipulating flames? And that it could keep a fire roaring for me? Probably. You can have this Chimchar. I'm already feeling much warmer thanks to this Pokemon fuse. Now I can focus on my work. Though, now that I'm so warm and comfortable, I seem to find my eyelids drooping. Just. No, I wasn't sleeping, I swear. Oh, full restore. I should probably store some items. Carrying way too much stuff around. Yeah. Anything... I should check out the space-time distortion. Where is it? Wait, that's like Acuity? Oh, that's like Acuity. I think we have found all 3 lakes now. Just gotta reach them. Or rather reach the caves. Anything new and exciting in here? Doesn't seem that way. I guess they are area-based, what you find in these. Which would make some amount of sense. I do wonder if I can find the evolution item for death clubs in here. Since I would kind of like to evolve death clubs at some point. Believe it or not. But it very much seems like I'm just finding the shots here now. So instead of wasting more time, I'm just going to head back to the camp. Head back to the camp as soon as I can. And then I think go to the Pearl Clan place, and then I'm just going to call it, I think. We've made some good progress, and we actually, you know, getting somewhere now. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. So Alright. But yeah, next stream is probably going to be focused mainly on making a little bit of story progress and especially training Zorog. Because currently Zorog is still very low level. Even Irida must have her doubts about how best to lead the Pearl clan. Random thing to just say to a stranger walking into your village, but okay. It's hard gathering food out in these parts. Not much to find in the first place, I guess. When a fairy Pokemon sits next to you, its flames get you all cozy and warm. I heard there's a place called the World's End. Where is that? No. I Cleaver and the other noble Pokemon watch over and protect us humans. With Pokemon like Ursaluna, let us ride them and take us far and wide across Hisui. But did you know that these Pokemon are all descendants of the 10 companions of the ancient hero of legend? No, I did not. Actually, I did. They told me that before. Never mind. Maybe I should go trade for some tools at one of the Galaxy Team's base camps. Their handiwork is something else. Young Irida started training to become the clan leader when she was barely out of infancy. She's never had anyone her age to play with. It would sure feel a lot cheerier around here if not for our ongoing feud with Diamond Clan. Then just stop it! Ah, I'm getting tired. Probably a good sign that I should call it relatively soon. They say Almighty Zin watches over us from somewhere beyond the skies. Okay. I remember a girl with a Krogunk. She said all the all the Perka and Dusses sit around and watch over boring old places, and then she ran off into the wilds. I wonder what she's doing now. Wouldn't you just assume that person kind of just died, considering how dangerous the wilds are? It's a real pain getting getting hold of materials here in the Icelands. We have to buy almost everything from the Ginkgo Guild. Irida is serious to afford, but, well, she was chosen as our clan leader very young after all. I think it would have been fine to entrust Pelina with that role for a little while. Okay. Engo's unbelievably good at battling with Pokemon, don't you think? I mean, it's like his knowledge about Pokemon is on a completely different level. Some Pokemon can actually be very affectionate towards humans. They live and grow together with us, and even protect us from wild Pokemon. After journeying to Hisui from across the sea, our ancestors met Almighty Sinnoh in this place. That is why the Pearl Clan decided on this location for a new home. Okay. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh yeah, just too much up. Almighty Sinnoh created the world. Space was born from that creation. Alright. I'm so tired. We should probably soon look into who to raid. Though Lord Avlock may not come about much, he keeps the wild Pokémon in check and watches over the safety of our settlement. Also, another Pokemon tradition, just entering random houses. Oh, hello Bergmite. With love in our heart for Almighty Zeno, and with your dear ones close at hand, you can live just about anywhere. This is one of the Pearl Clan's teachings. Irida was so young when her mother left us. The poor girl can't even recall her mother's face. Perhaps that's why she adores Pelina so much. If we didn't have Pokemon to help us, there's no way we could survive in this frozen land. Snowy terrain reflects a lot of light, so it's even easier to get sunburned here than at the beach. Though we don't go about exposing much skin here in this climate. Um... Even we in the Pearl Clan might start moving to new areas if our clan gets bigger. If only the founders of our clan had met Almighty Zeno somewhere a bit more safe or warm. I'm sure many of us could have lived longer. Okay. Anything else here? No? Snow Point Temple. Snow Point Temple. Oh. Well, that's going to be interesting. They're probably not going to let me in. But I wanna check. That's the last thing we do today. I just wanna know. Yeah, they are probably going to stop me. The only ones who may enter Snow Point Temple are those of the Pearl Clan. And Zabi of the Diamond Clan for some reason. Okay. So someone that isn't from the Pearl Clan can enter. Did it? But that's a later problem. Now that we're at like at Acuity, we can't do anything here, so might as well. But I think this is as good a place as any to call it. In the middle of a lake. As one does. So yeah. It was fun. I'm probably going to call it here. And let's find someone to raid, shall we? Uh... Who is live that we can raid? First of all, music. Makes it easier to think. Let's raid. Oh. Well, never mind. We're not raiding RPG. uh. He just raided HUD. Let's raid HUDs. He just came back from TwitchCon. So. I guess he's telling everyone about it. And he's going to do Dream Team any %, which is also very interesting. Dream Team is such a good game that I wish more people could play. But yeah, that's about it from me. I don't really have any raid message. So let's just let's call it the no raid message raid. That's our raid message. Use whatever emote you like. And yeah, I'll see you all around. Bye.